All right, guys, time to find out how I spent almost $3,000. Oh, Mochi, yeah, Mochi's running fast. He's got to tell you. Tell him, how did I spend $3,000? They're going to have to watch the video to find out. Woo-hoo! Just got out of the Krogs. I got my reusable bag. Thank you to Voodoo Buds for that. And what did I buy? I bought some country-style shredded hash browns. Now, you know we in the South, so we had to get the country-style hash browns. I'm going to make an omelet today, so it's probably going to be my most expensive omelet I've ever made because of the price of eggs these days. But how much do my hash browns cost? They cost $4.27. So, not too shabby. Well, let's head on home, make some breakfast, and get started with the day. Just got done shopping at the Walmart. But you can't tell because I got my awesome Voodoo Buds bag. What did we get? We got 2 glass cleaners. Now, usually I would, prefer stuff that's not in a spray bottle like this, but this honestly is the world's best glass cleaner, and we need to keep the cases looking spick and span. So, sometimes you just got to choose a little bit of the evil in life, and that's this, the aerosol can. But hey, it's whatever. So I got my reusable bag. Hopefully that'll help kind of counter-react some of the badness in this for the world. But yeah, this stuff is honestly the best. If you haven't used it yet, definitely recommend it for cleaning your glass. Woo! We're at Harbor Freight because they got some good, cheap stuff that I need. Just kidding. They have one thing that I need, which is a step stool for the shop, so that way we can reach the high points of the shop. Pun intended, but that's funny. But yeah, so we're gonna get a step stool. We just need one of the smaller ones because all of us are just short people at the shop and we can't reach anything. So yeah, let's go get the step stool and keep on keeping on. We're back at Pearl. We got our awesome step stool ladder. Look at this bad boy. Brand spanking new and shiny. Mochi, do you approve? What do you think, baby? You approve? I think he approves. Cool beans. Well, let's get this inside so that way the team can start using it. Oh, Mochi's digging. Oh, he's going crazy. He's going crazy. He's going crazy, baby. He's crazy, baby. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. Don't you bite me. Get there. Okay, that's enough. He's crazy. We are at the supercharger, and I'll tell you what, we're living life on the edge today. Look at that. 7%. Woo-wee! Coming in hot or low. I don't know, whatever you want to say. But let's go ahead and get plugged in and let Mochi walk around. There is, of course, a beautiful Cybertruck right over there. Check out that thing. How awesome. It's some rock dog. I think it's where you get your dog groomed in Arkansas. But yeah, pretty dope little Cybertruck. But yeah, let's let the baby out, take him for a walk, and get some charging done. Just got done charging, so let's see how much that cost. Ooh, it was a big one, $17.83. But like I said, it went from 8% all the way to 80%. So, full tank, not too shabby. We'll keep on keeping on for the day. Today's been a busy day. It's our final Friday special at the shops. So if you shop with us, you know what the final Friday special is. If you don't, well, you should figure it out because it's pretty awesome. Just wanted to show y'all why I'm wasting my money. Some of my friends in the background. Chilling in my car, editing some videos real quick. I need to tell you how much I spent when I went out the other night. I spent $9 on one drink and $14 on another. Oh my goodness. Ugh, those were just so expensive. It was Mardi Gras out in Brandon, and so I went and had a couple drinks with some friends. Fun night all in all, but yeah, $23 added on to the ticker. Ooh, just for 2 freaking drinks. Yeah, upcharging the living crap out of it. I know I've gone to that bar before and gotten one of those same drinks and paid half the price. But yeah, I get it. They got to make their monies, and good on them for making their money off of me. We are at Bobby Cleveland Park. Me and Mochi is just so excited. He's staring out the window. His bandana's all messed up. But I want to show y'all how much free charging I get when I'm here. You can kind of see how much I get. I come about every day. Now I'm going to be editing my video while I'm here as well, so I'll be getting a little bit extra free charging as well. But yeah, so I'm at 59% right now. Got to keep in mind that this is the type of charging where it's a 240 outlet, and it's more or less like what you would do if you plugged it at night. So yeah, we'll see how much free charging I get, and I'm excited to show y'all. Just unplugged here at Bobby Cleveland Park for my free charging, and look how much I gained. Woo! Woo! I'm at 69%. Ayo! But yeah, 69%. So I got in 10%. I was probably here for, about 45-ish minutes, 30-minute walk, 15-ish minutes, probably maybe about an hour, because I did vacuum out the car too, just because it was in need of another vacuum out. But yeah, so, not too shabby. Free charging is always awesome. You can't really go wrong there. Yeah, it's not going to show me there. But yeah, so yeah, that's how much I got. 10%, I'll take it. That's awesome. That's free charging right there. Just got out of the Krog. I got some goodies today. I spent $19.89, and I think I got a really good deal. So I got some pepper jack cheese that came with a coupon, so I clipped the coupon. I also got some garlic. This was not a bad deal at all. It was cheaper than buying them singularly. I think that's the right word. And then I also had to get some more butter, again, and clipped another coupon. And check this out. I got 2 of these reduced natural boneless, skinless chicken thighs, the fancy brand, reduced $4.77. They were half off. I got 2 of them at pretty much the same exact price. So Mochi's gonna be so excited, and I saved a good bit of cash and got a good bit of stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go home, make some breakfast, and get out of our gym clothes. Just got back to the Canton store, and our 3D prints are done. I am very excited about them. Ooh, they're coming off. Let me show it to you. Oh, well, this one failed terribly. Little Voodoo Bud J. Oh yeah, that is, the backside's not too shabby, but that garbage. You guys have all seen these ones. Little earrings. This is my new design. I don't really like it. Gonna have to redo it, but we both know that these work great, and these ones turned out great as well. So looks like back to the drawing board with these. I think too much small detail, but hey, that's okay. We'll fix it and get it going. Mochi's a thirsty little baby. Yeah, he's a good boy though, huh? Just got done grocery shopping for dinner. This will hopefully be dinner for a couple nights. I got some asparagus, 2 potatoes, some Brussels sprouts, and then some steak. Now I got some real fake meat steak. Yep, some good old real fake meat. Pretty delicious. I do like them. I've had them a couple times. Receipt, we'll get to that. I got some salt because I ran out of salt, and I didn't want to ever run out of salt again. So hopefully the whole life that I live as a single male, this will last me forever. And some more Tony's. If you don't get Tony's, you definitely need to try it out. It's delicioso. And then, I figured since I'm making some real fake steaks, I might as well get the steak blend from Kinder's. I like their sauces, so we're trying out that. And that is everything. And that cost $29.20. Not too shabby. I saved $2.73, which I believe is telling me was 9% of my purchase. So booyah! Well, let's make some food and go about the day. Well, I guess it's the end of the day, and then go to bed. Yeah, that's about it. Ooh, just unplugging. Let's see what this charging session costed. Oh, not too shabby. $10.21. Not too shabby. We'll take it. Let's go on to Canton and continue on our day. So I am in Costco trying to just get some little groceries for my life, try to keep my life under the handle. But no, they're out of eggs. Costco has no eggs. This is a national emergency. The world is ending. Costco has no eggs. Oh God. Just got out of Lake Costco, and the business got 2 things of water, 1 for Pearl, 1 for Canton. You got to give it that tap, 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 tap. Then for myself, I got some oat milk, and Mochi ran inside and stole this bed. Just kidding, Mochi paid for the bed. But yeah, so we got our stuff. Let's see how much we paid for our stuff. I think that is this first receipt. Yep, bed and organic oat milk. Ooh, a fancy number, $36.36. Yep, $36.36. The bed, hey, really, for this big bed, that's a great deal. It was only like $26 or something like that. I tried to get eggs, but as you know from the video before, Costco, all out of eggs. Yeah, I just ain't got no eggs. So, gotta go back in, go to Canton. I got a lot I still gotta do today, so we'll see y'all later. Well. Back at the supercharger because I just love driving. So we're gonna get plugged in and then take the puppo for a walk. And we'll be back when we're done charging. Ooh, there we go, got it in. Mochi just got done supercharging, so we're gonna go ahead and unplug. Let's go ahead and get unplugged. Whoop, look, magic again. Oh, that was stuck. That was really in there. Okay, let's get unplugged. Oh, I guess let's get unplugged. We're already unplugged, dingus. And charging. Woo! $15.08. Second time charging today. And now hopefully I want it to charge for the next day or two. Fingers crossed. Mochi, you crossing your paw? Mochi don't care because he's not paying for it, huh? Yeah. Man, this is crazy. So, just went to Kroger. I got one thing, $9.51. Yeah, $9.51 for 18 large eggs. That's crazy. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, cool beans. I mean, at least it'll last me over a week, but dang. Let's go back home and get the baby and make some food. Mochi needs to quit eating these eggs. He's an expensive dog. There's a couple things I need to tell you about this week and a couple expenses. So one of the expense was $601.33. Any guesses? It's this card right here. That's my monthly payment. And then we also have, the first of the year, rent, which is $1,129.45. And then last but definitely not least, because I utilize it every single day, is Peacock, which is $13.99 because I love The Office and have to watch it all the time. But yeah, so we'll add those onto the ticker and see where that brings us. Oh, it's going to be an expensive month, but it's the first of the month, so it's to be expected. But yeah, we'll keep on trucking on. Looky what we got from Kroger. We got some Parmesan shredded cheese. We also got some Alfredo sauce. Can't tell that I like this brand. Buitoni. We got the Buitoni Alfredo sauce. And what is this? Oh, this is the Buitoni pasta with the 4 cheese ravioli family size. Because, Mochi's a thick boy. Yeah, he's a real thick boy. And then I got one other thing, can't show you because it's an adult beverage. And my total was, here it is, $28.31. So not too shabby. Ended up saving $2 on my pasta noodles. Thank you very much. Super excited about that. Love saving that money because Mochi loves wasting my money. But yeah, go home, eat some food, relax. I called in early today from the shop so I can just chill and recover from all these dang ant bites that I got on my leg earlier today when I was trying to clear out part of the park so the water could run properly. That's what I get for trying to do a good deed. The ants just attacked me. Whatever. Yeah, I'm excited though. Tomorrow I'm going to show you all some super dope earrings. Woo! Just about to unplug. Look at this beautiful Cybertruck. Oh, I do apologize. It's very windy, like windy. But let's see how much this charging session cost. Bum. Ooh-wee! That's a pretty penny. $9.91. Not too shabby. Gonna go ahead and get ready. Gotta go to the bank to do a wire transfer. Oh boy, Bob's spending more money. So stay on tune to see what I do the wire transfer for. Woo! Alrighty, time to tell y'all how much I spent and what the wire transfer was for. The wire transfer was for $701.20. So, ooh, golly, what was it for? For the pair business, just getting in some more glass. I wanted to try out 2 different companies. Got to compare it. You can't just go with one business when you're buying your product as a wholesaler. You got to try out other brands. Some charge more or less for shipping. Some have cheaper products. Some have products that other ones don't have. So it's good to have a couple businesses that will be ordering directly from China. Now, hopefully these tariffs don't keep going freaking nuts, or I'm gonna have to start ordering from like Indonesia or something like that, or the Philippines. But yeah, so I'm super excited. This one I will get a lot quicker because it's coming by plane, woo, instead of by boat. So I'll let you guys kind of see it when I get it in. I don't know how much I have to censor due to YouTube, but yeah, so we'll be excited to get it in. Woo! Back at Voodoo Buds Canton, and the prints are done. I'm very excited about these ones because I think that I finally got them figured out. Let's take a look at this. Ooh! Oh, yeah, look at that. So, we've got our T-Rex. Ooh, chomp chomp. We've got this one. Still need to do a little bit of finagling with it, but we're getting there. It's getting better. I'm really excited about these ones. Little knife ones. I don't know if the hole is going to be big enough for the earring, but that's so cool. I love it. Our cleaver. Woo! Yeah, these are going to be so cool for earrings. And my cousin's going to love it. And then I decided to do the bong in this color. Yep, nifty, nifty. And then I redid the lightning bolt. I made it bigger. And I like it a lot more. Yeah, I think they turned out great. So I think I might have just gotten the best deal that I've ever gotten before, to be honest with you. So I bought this water bottle because the water bottle I use at the gym doesn't stay, like it leaks, and so it's not good. Nice little, you know, pop top, quick action. And, you know, pretty nice little water bottle. And I spent 52 cents. Holy smoke, 52 cents. I think Ross actually lost money on this deal, because I can guarantee that the transaction fee is really close to what the cost of 52 cents. So yeah, I'm the real winner today, except for all the other money I spent this week. But yes, I'm the real winner. Just got some stuff for breakfast, but I also went to the Krogs oops, sorry, tipping the camera on you. But I also went to the Krogs before the gym as well and spent $8.11 because I needed some new Mios. I finally ran out of the last two, well, almost ran out of the last two. And then I just went and got some other stuff, spent $10.11 and saved 37 cents, which is 3% of my purchase price. What did I get for that amount of money? I got this pepper. Now with peppers, I always pick out the biggest pepper because they charge you by the price, like per quantity unit, not the weight. So I always pick out the biggest one. Like, look at this guy's big. I don't know, my brain might just be this big. So, you know, that's a nice pepper right there. Got a nice little onion. And then I also got a tomato, a avocado, and then a potato. I did see that avocado prices might start rising because of the tariffs, but, oh no, this one says right in it, avocado from Mexico. Yeah, woo. We'll see if prices start raising up on that. And then I got this new brand of salsa, all natural frog ranch. You know, looked pretty good. It was about the same price as all the other pastas, the other salsas, but you know, the ingredients, it had less ingredients in it, and gluten-free, all natural, so I think it should be good. I'm excited. And last but not least, some tortilla shells. Gonna be making some breakfast burritos. I'm so excited. So let's go home, get the mochers, and eat some food. And we got a busy day today. They're putting the new roof on. I'll show you guys that. I'm so excited. I can't wait. No more leaks in the building anymore. Woohoo! Oh, I'm so excited. Our new roof is getting put on. I cannot wait to see how it turns out. We were gonna do a green roof, but unfortunately that wasn't able to happen. But we've got a new roof going on, and once it's finished, I'm so excited to show y'all. Just winding down, supercharging. There's a good old party behind me. I don't know if you can see all those balloons. Yeah, get unplugged, see what this charging session costed. Let's see. $10.53. Mochi's hiding down there to stay cool. But yeah, $10.53. We'll add that to the ticker. Just chilling out here. A couple things that I need to add on to my expenses for this period. One is Verizon taking my money, $136.69. And then the next is Entergy to turn the lights on in my apartment, and that is $81.37. So we'll get that on there and see what that brings us to. Chilling in the office. I need to add one more expense real quick for the rest of this video. It is for $40. Whew, what would I spend $40 on? The Tesla. Now what is $40 on the Tesla? A rock chip. That's what's $40. Had somebody come and fill it in while I was at work. They just got done. It looks beautiful, and I don't have to worry about the rock chip spreading and having to buy like a $2,000 windshield. So yeah, that's done, over with. Add that to the tally, and we'll see what we end up the day with. Woo! All right, it's time for the breakdown, my favorite part. So I spent $23 on fun, which was only 1%. Mochi spent $26, which again, only 1%. Supercharging, $63.56. That was 2% of all my spending this week. I did drive 593 miles in just 7 days, which again came out to be about 11 cents a mile. And then food. Food was a little bit more expensive this week at $119.76, which did come out to be about 4% of my spending. And again, a little more expensive at $17.11 per day. I would really like to cut that down to closer to $10 a day. But I think that this week will be better. Well, the next video will be better. Car, a little bit more expensive. $641.33. 22% of my spending was my car. And then the para business, $701.20, or 24% of my spending this week. Now again, this isn't something that I'm going to be doing very often. Now that I have my 2 orders coming in, hopefully the para business will be paying for the next orders and I won't have to pull any money out of my own pocket. And then last but not least, housing, $1,362.02. 46% of my spending. Woo-wee, what a week. $2,936.87. Oh my gosh, I cannot keep doing this. So hopefully the spending will chill out a little bit and Mochi will quit spending all my money. And hopefully these para business will start making me money here very soon. But yeah, thank you so much for staying tuned. If you made it this long, I appreciate it. Comment down below what was your biggest surprise and what I spent money on, and if you think I'm just wasting my money. And give it a like. And again, thank you so much. Mochi's back there in the background. I don't know if you can see him or not. We really do appreciate y'all, and I hope you all have a groovy day. Peace.